Well, looky here. I've got another Christmas horror movie shimmying down the chimney. This twisted Christmas tale tells us whether or not Santa isn't real. It's time for Ho Ho Horror.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh my God, Christmas time again.
Welcome back to ML Miller Frights. I'm ML Miller. Before we begin, please do me a favor and punch that like button down below. Share this video with all of your social media addicted pals. Click subscribe to this channel and ring that bell for notifications. Santa Isn't Real is new on-demand and digital download from XYZ Films. It's written and directed by Locke. Nikki, played by Kayla Coleman, finds herself alone on Christmas Eve. But after a few cups of eggnog and a few doses of Zoloft, Nikki sees good old St. Nick slide down her chimney, but instead of delivering presents, he slices her wrist and knocks her unconscious, putting her into a coma. 1 year later, Nikki wakes up to find the world has moved on without her, but her friends are still there for her, sort of. After being released from the hospital, Nikki and her pals decide to steer clear of Nikki's home, since that's where the attack occurred last year, and decide to go to a cabin in the woods, which is always a great idea in horror films. Turns out a blizzard is blowing through, trapping the 4 kids in the cabin with no power. Her friends believe Nikki tried to commit suicide, but Nikki attests that Santa is indeed real and may be back to attack her this year. Sure enough, Santa proves the doubters wrong and does indeed return for a little mayhem and murder under the mistletoe. Filmed on a bare-bones budget, the best thing Santa Isn't Real has going for it is that the Santa mask is scary as all hells. I mean, look at that thing. It's terrifying, and I would have shit bricks if I were to see this mask on Santa as a kid, and I'd most likely do so as an adult too. By far the most effective scenes of Santa Isn't Real involve scenes where Santa is simply stalking these hapless kids as they wallow around in their own melodrama. While the kills aren't very original, they do deliver a substantial amount of gore, but it's that Santa face that really makes the movie. Unfortunately, the aforementioned drama overpowers most of the moments of fear and suspense. A whole lot has happened while Nikki was in a coma, resulting in some betrayals and lies told in order to protect Nikki's fragile psyche. On top of that, there seems to be a bit of resentment in this little clique of friends. While I understand why the melodrama was heaped on so thick, it really does make Santa Isn't Real feel more like a Lifetime film, as it relies on the feelings of the cast towards one another as the driving force, rather than, the murderous Santa. So much time was spent on one character or another griping soliloquies about sadness, resentment, and betrayal, when I just wanted to see some more scenes with the scary-ass looking Santa. The acting is tolerable, nothing aggressively bad. You feel for Kayla Coleman's Nikki, with so much crap piled upon her. The rest of the cast works and does their part. I get what filmmaker Locke was going for, some kind of twisted psychological drama rather than your typical killer Santa flick. I respect that he tried something new, but Santa Isn't Real turns out to be uneven, with the kills and creepy Santa taking the back seat to the relationship problems between these kids. The final moments proved to be too much drama for the cast to convey and for me to endure, resulting in a messy unmasking of just who this creepshow Santa really is. It's another one of those cases where everybody's either dead or proven to be not the killer, so there's only one more person in the cast it could be, and sure enough, it is. Though I did like the final scene where Santa's boots appear to be coming down the chimney once again, the end result feels like the focus was on the wrong things in Santa Isn't Real.
Oh my God, Christmas time again.
You're doomed to live the life you're meant to be. Stuck inside your reality. Your